everybody, it's your girl Naj, and I am back with another video. So, did you miss me? Y'all know last week, since the girl lost her voice, I ain't had no voice. I was up there talking like, what? I couldn't do no video, nothing. Like, I had to take a whole week off, but thank the Lord. Y'all hear that high note, right? He has delivered to me. He has healed me, and I'm so thankful to be back making videos for you guys. And let me just tell you, it took me almost an hour to do this because for some reason the lighting was all off, but not that it's ever perfect anyway, but my face is looking kind of orange, and it might be right now, but I'm like, you know what? I don't care about all that. Let me just go on and get this thought that's in my head out for y'all today, okay? So, come on, sit down, get your little tea, get your little crimpet, your little croissant if you want. Sit on down, I got a story for y'all, okay? All right, so now, last week, y'all already know I didn't have a voice, but I was approached by a guy. It was actually a very smooth way that he did it. Nice looking guy, he's 41, and he asked for my name, my number, and I could barely talk, and I really didn't want to give my number because, you know, I can't talk, but he was persistent. Like I said, it was cute the way he approached me. All right, so I gave the number. He texted me that day to let me know, you know, he had got my number or whatever. And so he texted me that evening. I responded. Now, y'all know I don't like texting, especially if you're trying to get to know somebody. But again, I didn't have a voice, so what was I gonna do? So I responded. So this was Friday. He texted me Saturday. He texted me Sunday, and then by Monday, my voice had gotten better. So I said to him, I forgot what it is that he asked me, but I said, by the way, my voice is better. You know, you can call me. And he was like, oh, you know, I'm gonna miss that that sexy voice. And I'm looking at the phone like, now this brother laying the flattery on thick, ain't he? Because I'm like, ain't no way I was sounding like Mama Payne and you gonna get that confused with sexy. But okay, on to the story. So his response was, oh, well, I'm at work and I can't text during the day, and you know, it's my only way of communication unless I call you tonight, blah 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 blah. Now I'm saying to myself, and I responded to him. I said, there's nothing wrong with a text here and there. I said, but not conversations going on for days and days. Like, I don't do that, especially if you're trying to get to know someone. This is what I said in the text. And then he responded with all of this here and that. And I'm saying to myself now, if his intentions were pure, then his response would have been something like, okay, Naj, no problem. I'll call you either on my lunch break or I'll call you, you know, after work or this evening. Bam, and that would have been it. But he didn't. He gave a whole bunch of excuses, which was fine with me because I'm like, hey, ain't no sweat off my back. But the thing that I want to share with y'all today is that not to be afraid to say what you want. Now, the old Naj would not have said anything. I would have been very passive because I'm like, well, you know, I don't want to make him upset. I don't want to make him not like me. I don't want to make him leave. But I'm like, a call is a basic requirement / necessity for me, and I'm okay with stating that. Of course, I'm not going to be rude about it. Like I said, by the way, in my opinion, texts aren't the best way to reach me, especially if you're trying to get to know somebody. There's nothing wrong with saying that. And my thing is, if you're put off by that, then it's like, so what's the point of us even talking? Like, there's no need for conversation. If you can't meet that basic need for me, then no need to pass go. No need to have any other further conversation because it's a done deal. And I just thank God. It may not seem like something big to somebody else, but like I said, the old Naj, I know she would have compromised. But I thank God that I'm okay with saying my standards, and if a guy can't meet that, then I'm okay with throwing up those deuces like, okay, well, Next person. I don't have to wonder if or second guess myself for stating what it is that I want or what it is that I require. Like I said, I'm not rude about it, but I just don't have a problem with speaking up for myself. So that's my testimony. And it just goes to show that, you know, I'm single, but again, like I said, and I always say, I'm selective. Everybody will not get a chance to know Naja. And it's a privilege to get to know me. I posted something the other day that said something like, fellas, you know, recognize when there's a queen in your midst. I'm paraphrasing because I forgot what I wrote. But fellas, recognize when, no, fellas, recognize when there's a queen in your presence. And then I said, ladies, give the fellas a reason to identify you as one. It's like, ladies, we do have to be mindful that fellas are going to try. These guys, they're going to try different things. They may say different things. And it's up to you to whether or not you're going to take the bait or whether you're going to flip that thing and say, no, well, I'm a queen. Queens don't have those kind of conversations, or queens don't accept texts and blah, blah, blah. Whatever it is that you don't like or whatever it is that you would like to see changed, there's nothing wrong with you stating it. Of course, as long as it's reasonable. Another thing is that sometimes people get confused that just because you're single, you're hard up for a man, or you're thirsty, or you just take any old thing that's just thrown to you. And I'm like, no, God has been too good to me for me to go back to the old Naj just because, oh, I'm tired of waiting. No, God promised me, and I'm going to wait until God delivers that promise, handpicks that promise, and I'll know when I've met that person, when that person crossed. Now, somebody might have said, well, you might have met him already. Maybe I have, but perhaps it's just not the right time for us to, be together at this time. But in the meantime, I refuse to settle just because everybody else is getting married. Everybody else is getting booed up. I want to be happy married or happy in a relationship. I mean, I'm happily single. And I just can't see myself waiting all this time and then just be unhappy or just be like, oh God, I remember when. Nah, I mean, if you're not going to add to my life, then I might as well stay single. Like I said, and I'm very adamant about this. Like I say, like, I live a quiet life, stress-free, stress-free, and I want to keep it that way. So again, ladies, thank you for tuning in. Fellas, if you tune in, I appreciate you stopping by my piece of the tube. Just ladies and fellas, just keep your standards up. Trust God. Wait on God. Fellas, he's going to sing you that woman of God. And ladies, he's going to sing you that man of God. All right, until next time, y'all take it easy. Thanks for watching.